Sure, sure. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yes. As you know, I grew up in Green Bay, and I went to a public high school, and I did a couple of plays in high school. I think it was maybe the only thing I was good at. And I had a very good, was a very good drama teacher there, and I did a couple of plays. And then when I went to college, I first went to college at the University of Green Bay. That's where University of Wisconsin at Green Bay. That's where I spent freshman year. And I did some acting classes there. And they had a terrific, and I think still do have a terrific theater department. And I transferred then. I transferred to the University of Maine in Portland, Maine, and they happened to have a very good theater department there. Did a lot of plays there. I worked. One of the professors in Maine was the head of the children's theater in Portland, and we did a lot of work in schools with kids and for kids. Toured the state doing children's shows, and I did a lot of work in the college too. And then when I graduated, I had applied to go to the Yale Drama School, and I was accepted, and that was a 3-year master's program. So after college, I continued in school for 3 more years. And I really thought that I was going to have a life in the theater. That's what I loved, and that's what I wanted to do. And the program at Yale was designed for stage acting. It was all about people having careers in the theater. Your turn.
Oh. We're just waiting for the leg time here. So, now did you have questions? Okay, Kevin.
Based on what you said, when did you actually get into playing in movies or shows?
Well, what happened, as I said, I really started out with the idea. I really started out with the idea that I was going to have a life in the theater. After Yale, after the drama school, I moved to Boston, Massachusetts. And can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. After Yale, I moved to Boston, Massachusetts, and I got a job in a repertory theater called the American Repertory Theater. It's still there. And I stayed there for 4 seasons. And we did a lot of plays. That's all we did. It was fantastic. We did classical plays, modern plays, absurdist plays. We worked with directors from New York, from Eastern Europe, from London, and we just did. It was one of the last theaters in the country that was doing true repertory, rehearsing one play in the afternoon and performing another play at night, and running plays in repertory throughout the week. So that was a great continuation of the training I had at Yale. After 4 years in Boston, I moved to New York, and I continued to do theater there. But that's where I started to, just dip my toe in the water in terms of television and film. So that was, I would say, a good solid 6 years of theater before I got into television and theater. And television and film.
Same thing.